Welcome to Fitness for Longevity. Andre checking in with you. Hope all is well out there in YouTube world. Remember to train for life and train accordingly. I got a simple routine for you. The emphasis is shoulders. That's what we're stressing today, and it's going to be done with dumbbells. So if you have dumbbells, maybe you have a variety of dumbbells. Maybe you have one or two of them. I hope they're decent weight dumbbells. In order to get a good workout. But it's a good start. All right. So I'm just pretty much warming up right now with some power pressing, and then I'll keep the dumbbells and go right into some side to the front there. I don't know the specific name of this movement here. I need to figure it out. I saw it years ago. I love it because it works the side and also the front, And so if you slow the movement down, there's parts of the movement, though. You want to bring it out to the side slowly and then to the front as well, meaning there's steps to the movement. And then I just go into rear flies as well. Just trying to get blood into the overall shoulders before I beat them up, pretty much. All right. So the routine is pretty simple. Again, like I said, it's also about simplicity but effective. Not everybody have time to make sure you guys stay hydrated. Not everybody have time to live into the gym, and live in the gym and have a bunch of time in the gym. Thank God for me, the gym relates to what I do for a living. So I'm in the gym often, training my clients or training myself and then trying to get better each time. So this routine is with the dumbbells, like I said earlier. And what I'm going to do is pretty much start with some simple overhead pressing. I'm doing standing overhead pressing. I love to do standing overhead pressing because it works the core. I'm a big fan of it. So, to me, I want to work as much muscles as I possibly can, So what I'm doing is bringing them down to the side slowly. And if you notice, my range of motion is pretty good, too. I bring them down as low as I can, and then I bring them all the way up as high as I can. All right. So pretty much what I did, I think I started at about 35 pounds. And I worked my way all the way up to 60. I think that's the heaviest dumbbells they had in this gym. So I just went from set to set. I think my reps overall was at about 5. Anywhere between 3 to 5 is what I did with my reps. So, and then my rest time in between, I would say anywhere between 30 to about a minute. If I'm, I try to keep it at about 30 seconds, but there's times I feel like I need a drink. I definitely try to stay hydrated throughout my movements. And, that may take a little bit longer, but for the most, I would say about a minute. You want to minimize your rest time in between. And unless you're really doing some strength training and you're really going as heavy as you possibly can, that's a different situation. All right. So as you can see on my face here, that is definitely getting heavier. So as I'm pushing here, I'm really trying my best to maintain a stable foundation from my feet all the way up. It's very important. All right. I'm always stressing you want to get the momentum out the movement and you want to use the muscles. Let the muscles work. Bring them all the way down, all the way up. All right. You see my gut is protruding there. I'm pushing the living hell out of those, living life out of those dumbbells there. All right. So all I'm going to do is just pretty much continue going up in weight. Here is what you'll see me going here. And then I'm going to switch over to the next routine. So taking a little break here. Catch a breather. And what I'm going to do here now is what I do before I switch over to my next heavy movement. I just go to the side lateral raise, the movement that I started off before. So I probably do about 3 to about 4 sets of these. I do it initially to begin, right, to warm up. And then I do it after my pressing. So based on the weight I did, I probably did about 4 or 5 sets of pressing this now, overhead pressing. And now I'm going to go to this movement here, this combination of movement, and circuit train through these movements here. All right. So that way I'm hitting the side, the front, and the rear. Okay. All right. So it's important to pay attention to all those details and they make a big difference. All right. So here we go. What body part that work, my G? I see a lot of dudes come in here and do that. What is that working? What you working when you do that? Your shoulders? Yeah. So you're pressing? So well, get any way you work out, man. Just inquisitive minds, man. All right, so here we go with our second heavy lift. All right, so this is just the power press, still overhead pressing. At this point, my core is really starting to hurt, to be honest. I'm really trying to keep my core as tight as possible. With the power press, I really try to keep the shoulders in as tight as possible. Keep the shoulders in as tight, and I'm just pressing above my head. And when I press, I like to kind of almost to the point, I almost kind of rock myself forward a little, not too much, but I kind of come underneath the weight. For me, I just notice, yeah, I'm on fire. For me, I just notice when I do that, it really implements my rear shoulders as well, too, the rear delts. I can feel the difference, all right? But just make sure you're as cautious as you can on the way up, and make sure you keep that tension at all times, all right? And bring it down slowly if you can, too, because you don't want to come it down too crazy. You can also hurt your shoulders in that process, all right? So what I'll do, I don't think I was able to go as much sets. Struggling. You got to fail sometime through your sets, man. That just shows you how much, in order for you, there you go, get it back up. It just really shows you that you're definitely putting in the work that you need to work to put in order to make a difference. You know what I mean? You can't be playing with weights. If you're going to go in there and you're going to lift weights, you definitely need to challenge yourself and make sure you're progressively, overloading and making it heavier and harder for yourself. All right? So overall, that's pretty much a routine. I'm just going to do some more. I think I do a couple more power pressing and just really exhaust myself. I think I'll go as heavy as I can with the power pressing. And then once I'm done with the power pressing, I'm going to repeat what I did at the beginning and in the middle of the routine. All right? And it works for me. Again, it's a simple routine. The beginning of the routine that I showed you in regards to the side to the front and then the rear, you probably can get 2 sets of those to begin the routine. And then to the overhead press, the first heavy lift that I did. And then in the middle of the routine, you could probably do 1 set of the first exercise, or another 2. That would be a total of 4 at that point. And then you finish with the power press. And the power press, I don't think you need no more than probably 2 or 3 sets. All right. And then with this here, I like to do some static pressing because at this point it's just a burnout with the static pressing. I keep the weight really low. At this point it's just about the muscles and getting the pump, getting the blood into the muscles. So I kept it low and just do a couple of sets of static pressing. And again, like I said, I get to my side delts, front and rear. All right. So I hope you guys like the routine. I hope I explained it to the best of my ability, man. Fitness for Longevity. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Fitness for Longevity as well, at Fitness for Longevity. I'm also on Facebook as well. So I hope you guys like the routine. I hope you like what I'm bringing to you folks. Please comment, like, subscribe, and be blessed out there. Peace.